Hello guys, welcome to Chat Jamaican. Well, I am here at Caveman house and I'm going to do a big reveal as to what the house is like now. So guys, what I want to tell you is that now it is a bittersweet moment for Caveman, and I know that he's anxious. I know that at this point in time he's probably wondering, what is it that is happening? When am I going to move into my house? Where is Tania? Where is the member of parliament? Where is Appleton? Probably these are questions that Caveman is currently asking. However, what I want to do is just to give you the update as to his questions that are unanswered. So now I am at the house. What I'm basically doing right now is just to show you what the area is currently like now, what is happening, and to give you an update. Alright guys, just walk with me. So guys, this is currently what the house is like. It is still the same way that we have left it. The Member of Parliament, Mr. Delroy Slowley, is responsible for providing labor to ensure that the house is completed on time. He is also responsible for providing the materials, as Appleton had made the payment to them in order for them to supply the materials for the house to be completed. However, this is the result. We're still waiting. We're not sure when the house is going to be completed. Now, if you can look at this message that is right here, this was the last conversation that was had with our Member of Parliament, and he had indicated that he was going to roof it first. However, we have been waiting for some time to see when will this roofing be completed. We're still waiting. People, what I'm trying to say is that when you're doing something, I think you should do it from your heart. It is not supposed to be done on the basis that you need a little fame from it, or when you get what it is that you get from it, you just abandon the project and then you leave the project at that. What you're doing, you have to consider the needs of the person that you're helping. You have to consider their situation. We're now in the rainy season and we're still waiting. So if it was up to me, it would have been done from my heart. But all I have to do is wait until that heart is open up and ready to complete this house that we're waiting on. Alright guys, so guess what? We're now in the rainy season, and you can just imagine, and I am imagining right now what Caveman is going through. Going forward with all my projects, once a government official is coming on board, they will have to put the money into my hand. They will have to write the check. If it's 100,000 Jamaican dollars, put it on a check and say, Tania, this is to be used for labor. This is to be used to purchase some materials. This is to be used for whatever it is to be used for. I will take that money and use it to do what I have to do. But I am not going to work with the false promises. I am not going to work with the idea that something needs to be completed and I have to be texting you, calling you. You're not responding to my calls, nothing. So going forward in the future, send the money to me, put the money in my hand and say, do what it is that you have to do. But I am not going to work under promises. And this is a case of a promise. It has been almost, we started in January, February, March, and we're in April. We're going into 4 months now. So right now, guys, this is a case of a promise. And a promise that cannot be fulfilled. So we are working now with the intention of having this promise being fulfilled. Right now it is raining. I'm going to point you to the area where Caveman is, and it is raining, and he's still over there under the rain, and all we need is for labor, and all we need to be completed is for the materials to be dropped off. They were paid for, and we're using the same hardware store that is providing the labor. So guys, this is not easy. So these boards, I'm showing you the boards. If you can see, if they're not covered when the rain is falling, they will rot easily. Look at the boards. Look at the boards. We just need the roof to be placed on the boards. But guess what? There's nothing that we can do because the promise was already made and we're waiting for the promise to be fulfilled. So the boards are being exposed to rain, sun, and other elements of the weather, which is not right. Look at the ladder that we were making the last time. The grass hide the ladders. The grass is hiding the ladders. Right? Look at the boards here. The place grow bush up, no progress, and there is nothing else that is being done. So when are we going to wait, or when will it be completed? Will it be completed in the next 8 months, or will it be completed in the next week? So these are some of the conditions that we're working with. I am not going to work with any promise going forward into the future. If I show you to the area where Caveman is living, Caveman live right over there, so where the rain is falling right now. Now if you look carefully, you will see the rain is pouring over there. So you can just imagine what that poor man is going through right now because of a few promises. Can you imagine what it is that he's going through because of a few promises? Right? That is where he is now. And look at the rain. Look at the rain on the hills. The rain is on the hills. So I'm just imagining what it is that he is going through right now. Alright? So guys, look at the grass. Let me just do a little circle. Well, you can see the grass on the outside. On the outside. Alright, and also I want to thank CIG Agricultural Holdings for their work, for their support, for all they have done to assist in allowing the foundation to be at this level. But guys, I am very disappointed in this project with the promises that were being made, with the promises that were not fulfilled. It is very disappointing, very disappointing. Look at the grass. This is like you don't care. And if you care about people, if you care about completing a home for somebody and want the home to be completed for the person to move in, you would act. You would be a man of action. You would be a man of action. So therefore the promise was made. Come on board. The promise was made for the labor, and the promise was made for the materials to be dropped on time, and then nothing like that is working out at this moment. So right now guys, I am very disappointed. I can just imagine Caveman right now is sitting in his bed and wondering when will the project be completed. Right? See the cow, we leave the cow there. The poor cow must be wondering as well. The cow must be saying, where are these people? Why they come to put up this structure, leave the wood like this, and nothing. Guys, if you look at the wood, you can see, what is this? Fungus? You can see the fungus on the wood. How they leave the wood out into the open without even care. No form of care, no form of help. So this is my update on the house. Guys, I do hope you enjoyed the tour of the house to where it is at this moment. but I definitely have to give the update because it had started, and I definitely had to show what has been happening so far. So this is basically what is going on. I'm here in the grass going through, and these are the materials that were left behind. So you can see the grass going up into the marl as well, you know. And I do have a heart, because if that money was placed into my hands, this would have been completed already. I am not going to work on any promises going forward into the future. No promise whatsoever, no promise at all. All right, look at the blocks here. Look at the blocks. And we're going into almost 4 months now in trying to complete one board structure, and it cannot be completed because of promises. All right, so while we wait on the promises, we hope that it will be completed on time. So guys, thank you for watching Chat Jamaican. Little more. Bye.